Hello students, good morning. In last class we have done about the silk. There is a process of the getting silk, from where we are getting that type of the silk fiber. Then this one from will be silk moth. Then how we will get that the egg of the silk moth. Then from the larva will release. Then after the larva, then pupa will form. Then from the pupa, then surrounding their pupa there is a thread like structure will form, that is known as cocoon. From the cocoon, then the silk moth will be emerged out of the cocoon. Then after this one, then the adult silk moth form. And there is a process of the getting the silk moth, that is the life cycle of the silk moth. Moth means insect, for the getting silk. Then this MCQ question I have given for your homework. Then if you have any problem, then we are discussing again the answer of these questions. Then you can check your answer. First, which of the following is not an animal fiber? Polyester, wool, silk and the pashmina. Then answer of this question will be polyester. Next, rearing of silkworm for obtaining silk is called, that is the apiculture, pisciculture, sericulture and holiculture. Then answer of this question will be sericulture. Next, which country leads the world in the silk production? India, China, Pakistan, Japan. Then answer of this question will be China. Next, the silk spins cocoon in pattern of OI8-6. Then answer of this question will be 8. C option will be right option. Then the eggs of silkworm hatch in weeks that 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then answer of this question will be 2. Next, rearing of the silk moth. This we have done in last class. How we can rear that. Rearing is the process of the keeping that silkworm in proper food and shelter, that is the rearing. Rearing is the of the silkworm means to look after silkworm by providing them proper food and shelter, that is the rearing process. Up to this we have done. Next we will start from the cocoon to silk. How we are getting from cocoon silk process along this one. Then first is a boiling. Then cocoon are first boiled in a hot water and treated in oven to kill the larva inside. That if the larvae are not killed, then allowed to grow and they will break the cocoon. There is a after boiling, then in the hot water oven, then the kill the larva inside it. If larva will not break, then cocoon will break. Thereby the reducing the length of the silk fiber. The hot water soften the silk gum, sericin, we can call it sericin, so as to allow the unwinding of silk fiber as one continuous thread. Next process is reeling. What is reeling? That is the process of taking out thread from cocoon for use as silk is called reeling the silk. Reeling is done in special machines which unwind the threads or fibers of silk from the cocoon. That is the reeling. That reeling is the process in which thread and fiber are released from the cocoon. That cocoon is the that is the structure in which the thread is wrapped over the upper one surface. Then during the reeling process, the thread is taken out from the cocoon. Then the fiber of cocoon are too fine and delicate to handle, so many of them, 3 and 10 fine filament, are reeled together to yield a strong thread called raw silk. The damaged or waste cocoons are used to produce inferior quality of silk called spoon silk. That is the inferior, not a good quality, that is the less good quality as compared to that we are getting from the cocoon. Now throwing the raw silk is twisted to produce thrown silk. This process is called thrown. What is thrown? That we are twisting raw silk to produce the thrown silk. Next, this prevents the silk from the splitting into individual fibers. Next, our process, fourth process, the dyeing. Dyeing means giving the coloring to the fiber. that the thrown the silk in then dyed for making the colored fabric. The dyed silk are then spun into the silk thread, which are woven into the silk cloth by the weavers. Weavers, that is a person that we are converting into the woven form from this silk thread, that is the weavers. Let us summary the whole process of obtaining silk from the silk moth. From the silk insect, how we are getting that silk, there is a complete process. First is a female silk moth. From the female silk moth, then egg will form. From the egg, then egg is hatched incubator at the proper temperature. Then larva will form from this one. Larva means we can call it silkworm, that will be lie on the leaves of mostly mulberry trees. And from the larva, then cocoon will form. From the cocoon, then we will keep for the hot water and treated in the oven. That's why that larva will be die inside this hot water. Then larva in cocoon die. Then after this one reeling process, reeling means silk thread will be take out from the cocoon over the surface of the cocoon. Then raw silk will form. Then throwing, then throw silk. Silk will throw, then dye for the giving the coloring of the fabric. Then we will dye it. Then colored silk will form. After the colored silk, then we will weave that into the silk cloth. Now your chapter is completed. Up to this topic you have to read properly your chapter. Next we will start our exercise. You have to do this exercise. This A part, B part, C part and D part. Up to this part you have to try yourself. If there will be problem in any part, then we will discuss tomorrow. So read properly your chapter and complete your homework. Okay.